when you can't trace him. Trust him when you don't understand him. God, I don't understand why I'm going through this, but I know your plans are wonderful. When your enemies meant that stuff for evil, God is able to turn it around for good. And we know that all things work together for the good, to them that are called according to his will, that love God. Now let us gather at the communion table and recognize, like Job did, if they take everything from you, will you still want communion? If you lose your house, if you lose your job, if you lose your friendships, if you lose one more thing, will you come to the communion table? Because the thing I don't want anyone to take from me is the fellowship that I have with my God. That forgives me even when I'm the one that created the storm. It's Communion Sunday. I was going to end on that verse 10, but I'm not going to. I want us today to ask yourself, am I committed when he does what I want? Am I committed when he doesn't do what I want? Do I really know? You need to write these down. Do I really know what it means to have communion with God? You see, we come to church, beloved. And I'm done. When you hear me do that, it's my nerves, it's in my own soul. I bind that demon in the name of Jesus and come against it with the blood. See, church is not a place where we just come and have a good time. Especially on Communion Sunday. We have a thing in the African Methodist Episcopal Church. We have what we call a love feast. And the love feast was set up so that we could get ourselves right. And we even had a dinner. We would have a dinner at one time. Some churches still practice that. And have fellowship with one another. So when we came to the altar, we would be in the right fellowship with the body and God. And then take communion together. What I found since I've been pastoring is that if you have a love feast, on the same night you have Bible study, people say, I'm not coming because it's love feast. I asked God, what does that mean about the fellowship of the saints together? That I'm not coming because it's not Bible study. But I'm getting ready to go for my fellowship and communion with God, and I know that I need to have the right fellowship in the body. Everybody's looking at me like a pie head. See me after church. I'll explain it better. But love feast is not where you don't come before communion. Love feast is where you've got to come so I can have the right fellowship with the body. That when I come, I can have the right communion with God. And we share in bread and water. But because the church was not participating like it used to, many churches no longer have love feasts. What do you think about that? Our fellowship with one another is important before we can have fellowship with God. And so the love feast was that I could love on you and then come to the Holy Communion and have a right relationship with God. That when I went back out in the 30 days and 31, I was strong. That just came to me. And so, beloved, this service is getting ready to go to the next dimension. And I asked you, have you ever taken stock of what kind of relationship you have with your family, with your friends, with your brothers and sisters in the church, so that you can find communion in God. That's it. God did something here. I wish it was on tape. Because the spirit was so tight that God showed up, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Amen.
God blessed some folk in here, didn't he?
Amen. He did. Amen.
God moved in ways and means that if we stop just being traditional Christians and allow the Spirit to lead, we might be able, no, take that mic out.
Yeah.
We will be able to get these pews filled.
Come
Not
on.
because I want to look like a big girl or a big man, but because my heart aches when I think of my niece or my nephew or my son or my daughter or my daddy or my uncle or my aunt or my brother or my sister that does not have fellowship with my God. How about you? I pray that this sermon broke you enough that when you come to the altar in about 2 or 3 minutes, that you will recognize it's not just about how you hold the cup.
Amen. Amen.
It's not just about folding your hand. It's about, God, I need you.
Yeah.
Because I've been broken. By what I thought, what I did, what I didn't do. And by what other people have said. Is there one? As we stand to our feet. You can't come to the communion alone and not be saved.